So Magic Mind challenged me to 14 days of being my best self. My version of my best self is just being a well-balanced person, but I do need to start focusing more on my academics as well, because shelf is coming up in a month. So I think the 3 things that I'm going to be working towards as a goal is to, 1, find more dedicated study time in terms of questions, and to prioritize that a lot more than I have been so far. And I have been running through most of my Anki daily, but I've been really slacking on the questions and to actually learn from it. And my second goal is to also find time for myself and to prioritize the things that I want to do. For example, I haven't painted in like a month and a half, 2 months, like it's been a long time. Or, you know, just baking or creating something, editing my YouTube videos, just finding more time for myself and pursuing creative things that make me feel fulfilled as a person. And that's my second goal. And the third thing that I want to work on is to just be more present in the relationships I have with other people, and to not just focus on myself and my academics, because you know what I mean, like when you're really tired and really stressed, and whenever you talk to someone else, like it's really fun hanging out with other people, but then in the back of your mind it's like, oh my god, I need to study, what's this thing I need to memorize, and like your brain just like goes in all different directions. And so to just be present in the communications that I have with other people, for most importantly like my family, like my grandparents, my mom. Today I was really good and I spent 30 minutes on the phone with her. Sometimes I'm like, okay, no, I need to go, but today, you know, I was present in the conversation. And that's what my third goal is, because I do think it's really important to prioritize all the people I care about in my life. I really do enjoy taking Magic Mind just because it's a really quick, easy shot, especially now that I'm on rotations. It's really easy to just take a shot of it, feel energized without like being scared for a caffeine crash later on throughout the day. And so thank you to Magic Mind for sponsoring this video. And so as an update, I'm currently on plastic surgery. For the next week, I'm on my 2nd week of plastic surgery, and then the following week, so next week, not the upcoming week, but next week, I'm going to be starting colorectal, which is our general surgery rotation. But yeah, plastic surgery hasn't really been my thing, but you know, I want to go into my next week of rotation just like being positive and being like, yes, I'm here, I'm going to learn, instead of being like, oh my god, why am I here? Like, I don't want to do surgery. The hours are really long, so I've been really tired from them. I wake up around 4:50 to 5, and then I've been getting out around 6 to 7, and my bedtime's around 8. So you see why I'm struggling with balancing my work-life balance and like being positive and stuff like that, and like finding time for the people. But those are my hours right now, and it's kind of rough. I think we both just don't move anymore, so we just both eat less than we usually do, and just pasta for the next 3 meals. This case got canceled, and so just came up here to study and wait for the next case, which is at 1:30. I'm gonna go really focus on UWorld now. Little eggy. The leftovers from yesterday. Thank you, Havana Harry's. Got home 7 p.m. Very excited to go eat. I actually ate my lunch at like 10 a.m. so it's 7, so it's been a long time since I had food. I'm really hungry, so we're gonna go do that. And I need to prep better for surgeries, honestly. You know, with this challenge, I'm going to challenge myself to actually be proactive and enjoy what I'm learning, because even though I don't actually find it interesting, I should find it interesting. I'm going to make myself find it interesting. So just so life is better. The braised pork that I made last week. Off home at a reasonable hour. Yay! And I still see some sunlight. I saw 4 patients, but it's also because it's like breast. Most of them with like breast surgery follow-up, like they need a female provider in the room too. And I am said female because there's only one resident. I don't know what day it is anymore. I think Thursday. Can't believe where this week went by. Going by so fast. Anyways, I'm really tired because yesterday we had our didactics, but the quiz was extremely hard for some reason. Well, not for some reason, but yeah, so basically we had 2 to 3 quizzes. One quiz was due later this week, but I decided to do all 3 because we had a lecture for 2 days. So we had a radiology lecture, then we had a lecture on esophagus, even though all the pre-learning was on like small bowel and large bowel adhesions, or obstructions, I mean. So I don't know, didn't really align. So, and then I was really struggling with the quiz just because I didn't do the textbook reading as I should have. I just watched a lecture, so we get a lecture and then we get like 2 textbook readings that we need to read. And I just watched a lecture because I spent enough so far, and the lectures are an hour long, so like they are pretty substantial lectures. But I was just really struggling, so I went to bed like closer to 10. My bedtime is 8:30, and so this is really late for me, and I haven't been tired in a while. But it's 8 a.m. So I went to a round this morning, same thing, 6:30 rounds, was there at 5:45. And so I went to the VA because I needed to do some like badge access like stuff for the school. And then I think I'm going to go to the 9:30 surgery case, but I'm about to look it up right now because basically for plastics, we've just been choosing what cases that we want to see, and I always feel bad when we choose more, but I don't know, it's a weird system because like no one explains it to you. You just kind of do what you feel like you should do, and no one explains it to you. And so I don't know what's right, what's wrong, because it's just me on this shift, this rotation. And so I'm just confused and just hoping for the best. I saw another eval yesterday and they were like, she needs to be more proactive. I'm like, I know. It's just my personality is not a go-getter. My personality is not a person who's always going to be in your face, who's always going to be social with you, who's going to like try to make jokes with you. Like, that's just not my personality with like people who are above me. So that's really what I struggle with. Just finished and it is 6:30ish. Saw 2 hand cases, which was super cool. I actually looked up like all the tendons and all like the nerve innervation and stuff in the fingers before the surgery, so I would know what they're talking about. Proud of myself for doing what I should be doing. Oh, it's breakfast! Oh, thank you! When you realize the only thing you've had all day is coffee. I had some coffee before I left because I was tired this morning, and then my resident bought me coffee because it's my last day on plastics, and so all I have is coffee. So I think it's only 10, but I'm gonna go eat because I'm starving. I decided to sleep instead of eat breakfast this morning. I have no motivation to do any UWorld today, but I need to. It's gonna be a review day because I don't feel like doing new questions, and I need to start reviewing my UWorld questions like more in depth and learn. I don't know. Favorite thing to do is just to watch vlogs where they talk about food while I eat.
Let me stay with you. In us, can you? Just one night. I know about you.
what?
When we have to save money and add our own avocado to our bagels.
Yeah.
They also were out of every single bagel except for raisin. Sad, sad. I don't know how other med YouTubers do this because this is honestly like creating content, creating YouTube is so much work, just consciously making time for it because this is a passion project that I want to pursue. So, and also just like really enjoy like helping people and connecting with people in this way. So thank you to Protein World for sending me this package. Let's see, we got some mug cake mix and porridge. So because I have like no time to eat now because I am in rotations and there's like 10 minutes that we have before each surgery where we can actually go and eat something, it's really important that I fill it with protein, so I just not gonna faint during the surgery because that's a thing. A lot of people faint. So everyone just drinks a lot of protein shakes, at least the residents do, just because, and the fellows, just because like they have no time to eat, and it's so sad. But I haven't packed myself lunch, but you know, there has been 1 or 2 days where like I just only had 10 minutes and I just like ate a protein bar. But I'm very excited to try these out and see how they taste, and I'll keep you guys updated. Again, thank you so much for Protein World for sending me this. Also, like, all the vitamins. I also treated myself to shoes. Well, I actually bought a pair of hospital shoes right when rotation started, and they've been so good to my feet. Like, I now can't wear other types of shoes. So I bought one for like daily use and like for clinic days when I know I won't be seeing any blood or surgery. They're the water resistant Hokas, so obviously no way sponsored, but I just had a really good experience with the Bondi 7s that I bought. 7s, not the 8s, just because of the ones on sale because they're phasing them out. And I think they're phasing these out too because these are also on sale. And then I got like an additional $30 coupon for it and stuff like that. So I feel like once Hokas go on sale, that's like when you know they're phasing them out, but you know, quality is still there. But they're just like chunky white sneakers that are water resistant. Yeah, very practical. Like I am now a practical person.
Introduce their finger into the abdomen to protect the intra-abdominal contents. As I open that the abdomen has been opened,
my colon cancer for the colorectal.
The intra-abdominal contents can be inspected.
Spending my time reviewing for the start of my colorectal surgery tomorrow. So this just means me reviewing some of the resources that our school gave us around colorectal cancer, and also going back to my preclinical notes on the anatomy and stuff of the colon, just so I can get prepared for tomorrow. Wish I could be doing New World, but you know, this is more important because this is tomorrow. I also have a YouTube video going up in 30 minutes. It's gonna be a recap on my ER video, and I hope you guys enjoy it. If there are any other types of videos or video formats that you guys would like to see from me, then please do let me know, and just leave a comment, email me, message me. I don't know, just talk to me if you, or like if you have any questions or anything, you know, I'm always here. Yeah, and I have dinner brewing on the stove, so. Chili, peanut butter, soy sauce, sesame oil, hoisin sauce, noodles, some greens with seasoning, and some marinated pork with Thai chili, fish sauce, soy sauce, sugar, garlic, and cooking oil, or cooking wine. Didactics Day. So we learned yesterday, or I learned yesterday, that we had protect time starting at noon for days of didactics, so we actually have time to watch the lectures and stuff. I did not know this. I've been getting off at 3 instead of 1 for our lecture that starts at 4. Or for our problem-based learning that starts at 4. So who knew? But we are actually gonna catch a flight later today because it's Thanksgiving weekend. And so I'm just doing all the pre-learning, eating lunch, eating my leftovers, and watching the lecture. This week it's on ICU care, and so I feel like it's gonna be really helpful. Well, they're all supposed to be really helpful, so.
A massive transfusion. A washout of the abdomen was performed, and the abdomen was left open for a future return to the operating room for a re-exploration and a possible closure. During the case.
And to close this video, I just want to thank Magic Mind for challenging me to the best version of myself. And it's something that I'm going to keep doing as I go into this new year, because I think it's important to challenge. It's important to be the best version of myself every chance I get and every day. And so along with that, I challenge you guys as well to be your best self. And I would love to learn what that means to you. So leave a comment down below or whatever. It feels so weird to say that and like be a YouTuber. I don't know. But anyways, also if anyone's curious about this whole Magic Mind thing, it is a matcha based drink, which means it has L-THEANINE for that little caffeine pick me up, and also has lion's mane for that clarity, mental clarity, and some ashwagandha for stress relieving properties. And there's also some other supplements in it. Just so if you guys are interested, I'll leave all the information for that down below. And again, you can use my code to get a discount off your purchase if you guys are interested. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!